Do you have the tickets? Tickets?
I don't need a ticket. Check your wallet.
They wouldn't be in my wallet because I already... Oh. Come on, kid. Okay. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
That's a good question. All right, tap it up. All right.
Okay.
Let's go do this.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Keep this so you can come in and out during the competition.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Stephen Kelly.
Keep this so you can come in and out during the competition.
Thank you.
Now, are you competing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Name?
Lindsay McCabe.
Oh, I've heard of yours. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey. All right, ladies. Everybody tell your parents about the pizza party after the award ceremony. I need a count. So, we're good?
Yeah.
All right. Bring it in a little bit. Our practice time starts in 2 minutes. Looks like they moved the freestyles up first. So, not a big deal. We just get in the water and do what we do. No pressure. I don't have to tell a lot of you how important this race is, this whole competition. Stay in your breathing patterns, stay focused, and never confuse movement with what?
Action!
Thank you. All right, let's bow our heads. Lord, please keep these girls safe. Bless them as they strive to honor you in everything they do. Amen. All right, everybody hit the water? Lindsay, give me a minute. All right, all your hard work comes down to this.
Gee, no pressure. Thanks, Coach.
No pressure. Just go do what you do. Win, and let's move on to regionals.
Okay.
All right. See you in a minute. Yeah, go swim.
Your mom would be so proud of you. Just do your best, honey. I love you.
Okay.
Tap it up.
Yep.
I love you, sweetie. Okay, go.
He's got this.
You nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. Another swim meet. She'll win.
Some of these girls look fast.
Yeah, they're fast, but she's already beaten most of them. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Scouts here today, just a couple. We go to regionals, it'll be packed.
No, I'm fine.
You don't look fine, Steve.
I'm not fine.
Come on, it's okay. Come on.
What's that, girl?
It's okay.
Is that a boy? You okay, sweetie?
Yeah, I want to see her coming. I've never seen one girl before. Do you know who she is?
You did great.
What if she's a boy?
It's just not fair.
Girls,
We don't want to be here. This whole thing was rigged.
we're staying, and we're going to be respectful of the decisions, and we're going to hold our heads up high.
That she's a he, that's the only reason he won. That doesn't make it fair.
Life isn't fair. We can change it, we can deal with it. Most of all, right now, we're going to do the right thing. Let's get some pizza. Let's have a party.
All right, everybody hungry?
Yes.
Okay, here. Take this. All right, enjoy. Here y'all go. Here, let's pass it on. I am so sorry about that race. It is absolutely devastating where this whole sport is going.
How so?
He's a boy. The girls had to run out of their own locker room.
Excuse me, can I have a minute?
Sure thing, Steve. What do you got?
That was a boy. That was a boy who beat Lindsay.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
He's transgender.
He's what?
He is a she, and they're allowed to compete.
What, and they're allowed to be in the locker room with girls? With my daughter, my Lindsay? This is ridiculous. So what you're telling me is, my daughter's not going to regionals because some boy put on a one-piece and disguised himself as a girl?
Look, I knew this day would come, and it did. I'm sorry. I know you're upset. It's just the way things are in this world.
Dad, can we go home?
Yeah, let's go home. Thanks.
Sorry, Steve.
Oh, I'm back.
Thank you for the race.
What do you think? Should we do? I don't know. This sucks pretty bad. You're telling me.
Oh my gosh, what even is this? This is
I'm
crazy.
almost done with the computer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just looking some stuff up. Transgender in sports. Is that what you wanted to look up? Yeah. Here, look what I found. It's already illegal in 10 states.
So if I want a swim scholarship, we need to move to one of these states.
Almost all of them started with a lawsuit.
Lawsuit?
I want to sue them.
Sue who?
The California Swimming Association, the United States Swim Council.
Dad.
Sue the venue that held the competition if I have to. Lindsay, this just isn't about you. All right, I read about, in Texas, there was a lifelong cheerleader. Wasn't allowed to be on the team because some boy wanted to be on it. There was in Michigan, I think, a volleyball player. She got her nose, her face broken because a boy spiked the ball right at her face. Some power lifter somewhere outlifted all the women by like 200 pounds. And soccer, you got boys crippling girls on the field. You missed out on an opportunity today, Lindsay, a college opportunity. This transgender is getting out of hand. They shouldn't be competing with girls. That's the bottom line. And it's that simple, too. God made man, God made woman.
I think it's a lot more complicated than that.
No, it's not. God made man, God made woman, and all of this other nonsense is just out of control. I mean, now it's affecting us, Lindsay. Now it's affecting you.
Okay, just don't stay up too late.
Okay, sweetheart. Well, You see, my daughter is part of a swim team, and last weekend she swam at districts. Districts leads to regionals, regionals leads to college scholarships. Now, my daughter was heavily favored to win, but one of the other teams raced a boy, a transgender boy, and he won. He won by a lot. Now, this was supposed to be an all-female competition.
Title IX.
Yeah, but that can be changed. He was in my daughter's locker room.
No person should be excluded from government-funded school activities on the basis of sex. No person. The law is unambiguously clear.
Yeah, but
Not to mention the government, through the courts, are eliminating all the due process for any of this to be argued.
what do you mean?
They're enforcing, compelling the schools to adhere. Not to mention the personal attacks. Say I represent you and your daughter. We'd lose, and along the journey, you, me, your daughter, and my law firm would be penalized.
So you're scared?
Mr. McCabe, are you living in the same America I'm living in?
Evidently not. Thank you for your time.
Can I help you?
I heard the bells.
If I had a nickel.
My daughter lost to a boy in the swim race. The boy dressed like a girl. What do you think of that, Pastor?
No. Genesis 1:27. God created man. God created woman. God created both of them equal, but not identical.
I believe that.
You don't have to believe it. It's just fact. I don't keep up much with the movement. I see it more and more. I believe that the people pushing this agenda are trying really hard to create confusion. Every other day they come up with a new gender. And everything that we know is being redefined. Heck, nowadays people can't even explain what a woman is. But God is not a God of confusion. His plan is simple.
That's what I'm working on. I want to change it. I feel like I've talked with every lawyer in the city trying to build a case against all that.
It's very noble, but why?
Well, I don't think our country can survive if we rewrite everything that we know to be true.
I have a friend that's an attorney. It's a bit different, but I think he might be able to help. Give him a call, he might help.
Thank you.
You don't have to hear the bells to come back.
Hello?
Ruby!
Hello? Hello?
Ruby! Been in the Simpson file. I can't.
You're not Ruby.
No. I'm Steve McCabe. I got your information from the pastor, the church on Sutter Avenue.
Oh. Well, what do you want?
Well, I want to make it illegal for transgender boys to compete against girls in sports.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, because my daughter was...
She lost a race or something to one of those guys? Girls. Wait. Whatever.
Yeah.
Smoked her good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it that kid's fault? I mean, do you want to sue him or?
Well, yes, I think so.
You think so?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so was he doping?
I'm sorry?
Blood doping. Was he blood doping? Advantage drugs.
I don't know.
Huh. You ever wonder how when an athlete overachieves, we start talking about blood doping, like advantage drugs in the body, steroids and stuff like that, when really we could just do one test for the XX or the XY chromosome, because no matter how much makeup you put on, you could just test for that chromosome, then you know you have an advantage.
Right, yes.
Right? Yeah.
That's the argument?
What? No. No, I was just spitballing. This is a track and field thing, or?
Oh, swimming.
Why is this so important to you?
Well, if she wins, she goes to regionals, and
that's
regionals...
where the college scouts are?
Yeah, that's right.
You have any money?
No. That's why we wanted the scholarship.
Right. Yeah. Huh. This mom sent me a pamphlet the other day called The Genderbread Person. Her 8-year-old brought it home from school, and it's here. Are you sure you didn't see Ruby? Because she's the one who helps me find... Here it is. Right here on top. I knew right where it was. Genderbread Person. This says, gender is not just boy or girl. In many cases, it's both, or a little bit of this and a dash of that. Do you ever feel like a woman?
Never.
Me neither. But when an 8-year-old girl brings this home, hears that she's a bit of this and a dash of that, well,
I know.
That's how we got here. Yeah, okay, I'll take the case. What's the name of this association that put this whole thing together?
The California Swimming Association.
Okay, I'm gonna need your daughter and you to give me all the registration forms and other documents that you had to fill out to enter this thing.
I will.
Okay, we'll file a complaint and then go from there.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you just look for Ruby on your way out? She gets lost.
Okay.
Right. Oh, Ruby! Ruby! Paper towels, go!
Ruby?
I think this is important. Oh.
Hello, Lindsay.
What's up, Dad?
Found us a lawyer.
What?
For the meet. Boys competing against girls is wrong.
How are we gonna afford that, though?
I think he's free.
You think? Or you know?
Why are you not at practice?
I just decided to take some time off, you know?
Linz.
You always told me I could quit anytime I want, so that's on you.
Rub that in. Okay, look. We'll go to the schools. We'll try out.
You know they want to see you at a real competition, Dad. That's not gonna work.
Your old man's gonna figure this out. But first, the fridge.
You're so weird.
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for coming down. This gentleman is with the Board of Education. He's an attorney. He just has a few questions.
Have a seat. We've got a strange request from an attorney on your school records and your athletic achievements. More importantly, any and all documents regarding the California Swimming Association and last week's district swim meet. Why are we getting those?
I don't know.
Is your dad filing a lawsuit against the school or the coach or me?
No. Well, he is talking to an attorney, but he'd never go after the school or coach.
So what is he doing?
He's upset about the competition. About the transgender girl.
The what?
They raced a transgender in Lindsay's 100-meter freestyle. He won. In fact, he won every race he was in.
Very well. Lindsay, that'll be all. Thank you.
Am I in trouble?
No. Go back to class.
Well, school has a strict policy to support inclusion and provide resources for every student, no matter what their gender.
That's got to be getting harder now there's over 100 genders. Have you walked these halls? This is the new thing. It's popular. Boys dressing like girls, girls dressing like boys. I have a fictional movie character in my 11th grade gym class, and I have to treat her that way. These are mental disorders. You should be discussing treatments and prevention.
Why don't you allow academia to handle this and you just stick to sports?
There isn't going to be a sports program if your academia cowardly allows this nonsense. I've been coaching sports for over 15 years. Your new inclusion policy is going to kill this.
Sleep?
I don't remember.
Oh, you could use this.
Thank you so much. I think my brain's gonna fall out.
Yes, sir. We just have to get past tomorrow.
And what are our chances?
No, we don't have one. In most cases that are presented like this get dismissed. They don't even make it to trial. So. Hi, honey.
Hey.
How was practice?
It was good.
You must be Lindsay.
Nice to meet you.
And you are?
Oh, Jimmy Mudrick, Lindsay's high school swim coach.
Oh.
Well, I was a high school swim coach. I'm under review.
Because of all this?
I think so.
Huh. Well, that may be a pork of a different chop, but I also do employment law, so I'll make a call. Well, Ruby will make a call. I don't even know how to use that new phone.
She thanked me.
What's that, honey?
After the race at the pizza thing, she thanked me for being kind to her. She was so nice.
Well, I'm sure he was. Sweet girl. We are not going to attack him or his feelings that he's a woman. We only hope to present a compelling argument that men should not be competing against women. That's our only focus. Why don't we have a seat and we'll get some takeout? We got a lot of questions for you.
Ruby, can you order a couple of pizzas?
Where's your mom? Where's your mom? Alex, where's your family?
Tell us something. All rise.
Be seated. Are we going to have any witnesses? Order, order, order! I want everyone removed from the chambers. Everyone from the gallery out. Officer, everyone out. All right, press be seated. Let's try this again. Are we going to have any witnesses?
We'd like to keep that door open, Your Honor.
Agreed.
All right, have your witnesses stand and raise their right hands. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Very well, be seated. All right, I've read the complaint and I have read the defense's response. This is a preliminary hearing to validate the merits of the case for a possible trial. And Mr. Stowe, of your many arguments here, 2 questions for you. Line 124. You state that the California Swimming Association allowing transgender athletes to compete in this sporting event makes the event unsafe. How so?
Thank you, Your Honor. Physical and sexual abuse has risen 34% in high schools where we see gender crossover in neutral locker rooms. Allowing trans athletes incites violence.
Well, isn't that just calling the kettle black? Your Honor, transgender athletes are just that. They are athletes, and they have every right under Title IX to participate in any sports that they choose.
Okay. We can do all that stuff in front of the cameras. Right now, I want to know if your client or your clients have any safety concerns.
I'm not real sure which safety concerns Mr. Stowe is talking about. We know that 1 in every 2 transgender people are sexually abused or assaulted in their lifetime. The abuse is on our side.
Well, I disagree, which she doesn't care about. But more importantly, the data disagrees. Now, allowing biological boys to share a locker room bathroom space with biological girls, it's grooming predators. Not me, but I know those are harsh words. But look at Loudoun County, Virginia, Your Honor, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Irvine, California. We're opening a dangerous door.
We have witnesses that will refute these allegations.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Your Honor.
No, I'm moving on. Okay, look. On line 256, you referenced testing of athletes that compete.
For the last 30 years, we've tested athletes for testosterone, hormone therapy, blockers. Now, a male athlete would clearly have an advantage, but if we could test for blood, why can't we test for XX and XY chromosomes? That would clearly show male is physiologically more advantageous in almost every case. So any competition between the sexes would fairly be impossible.
We have expert witnesses that will testify that there are no athletic advantages as a result of chromosomes. And furthermore, sex chromatin testing is outrageous.
I guess you'll have an expert witness for that too?
Oh, we do. But with all due respect, Title IX is the law of the land. And that law protects all transgender athletes in school sports.
Last word from you, Mr. Stowe.
There is a fundamental difference in male and female athletes. Now, hence the reason you don't see any women transitioning and competing in men's athletics. Now, if a boy decides to be a girl, play a sport, and win everything in sight, including maybe scholarships or endorsements, well, that's cheating.
All right, let's take 5 minutes. Court is in recess.
All right.
You all right, sweetie?
Yeah. I could use water though, or a pop or something.
There's a vending machine right down the hall.
Do you have any cash? Or...
I do.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is that the ticket to the competition?
Yeah.
May I?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I never wanted any of this.
You don't have to be sorry. It's my dad that filed the lawsuit. I'm sorry.
At least your dad supports you. You see my dad?
I'm sorry about that too. Can I ask you something? And whatever you say, I'm gonna accept it. Are you a girl or a boy?
I'm a girl. I've always felt that way.
Okay.
Rise. Be seated. This is a controversial issue. On one side, I see the concerns, and I see a young lady here that may have a valid complaint. On the other side, I respect Title IX as it reads, but I do have concerns to whether those protections are clearly defined. The defense has mentioned that they have several expert witnesses. I would assume that you have the same?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if we were to have a trial, and I would assume a jury trial, different opinions from different experts. So for me to push this case forward to trial, I would need more. Do you have any new evidence to present before I make my ruling?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. God is relevant in this courtroom. All of our witnesses swore to tell the truth before God. Now, I am holding a ticket. This is the very same ticket that my client used to get into this swimming competition. Now, clearly on the back, this ticket states no refunds except for acts of God. All three of the registration documents that were filled out for this competition made similar statements referencing God. Now, an act of God, in fact, is what we are all here to discuss. God, the creator of man, God, the creator of women. I say that we look at what God says about gender and the difference between man and woman.
This is ridiculous. Is God going to be one of your expert witnesses?
Well, gosh, why not, Janet?
Well, it's men's.
You know the difference.
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly. That's who we should ask.
All right, order. It's creative. Let me see that ticket.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bring it up. Approach. It says it right here. This is your ticket, young lady? I'm gonna allow it. Let's pick a trial date.
I object. Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
You've already said that. Overruled. My schedule is free for the next few weeks, so let's do this quickly. Jury selection starts next week. Bailiff? God, I can't believe this. This is unbelievable.
I know.
What are we gonna do? This is crazy.
Let's talk about
In a surprise ruling, federal judge Ernest Franks is permitting to trial the very first and very controversial issue of allowing transgenders to participate in school athletics. The case of McCabe versus the California Swimmers Association states that a female high school senior was wrongly defeated in a swim race against a transgender female. The preliminary arguments got fierce, and it wasn't until a surprise move by attorney Caleb Stowe, referencing the significance of God in the legal paperwork of the competition and significance God has in the creation of man and woman, that Judge Franks advanced the case to trial. The trial is expected to start in a few days. Members of the media are calling it the miracle on 34th Street for women's sports.
Ruby!
It's incredibly important we actually win this case. Absolutely. It's for all of us.
All right.
Well, good morning. Please be seated. Now, before we bring in the jury, does anyone have anything they need to bring before this court?
Does it matter?
That's not going to work here. Okay, you may disagree with me, and you're welcome to appeal, but I will not have you disrespect this court. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bring in the jury. Jury may be seated. Welcome. Opening statements.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. I'll be brief. Yes. Now, the defense is going to put up all these experts, and they're going to use words like biphobia, non-binary, gender fluid, gender dysphoria, even gender non-conforming. And then now this is the same rhetoric that was used to create, 187 new genders that miraculously appeared in the vocabulary. For an average person like me and like you, I mean, there's two genders, male and female. It's just, that's what we've had from the beginning, right? So God created humankind in his image, the image of God. He created them male and female. He created them. That's it. And he created them different. Now, folks, it's a denial of science and shows complete disregard for fairness to say that a male identifying as a female is the same as a biological female. Now, that's just common sense. So,
Now, it also says in this book that after God created man and woman, he also created a rainbow, a full spectrum of color. This is when we celebrate transgender. Yes, we are all different, and that was God's plan. And other than creation, there's not much more mentioned in here.
rebuttal, Your Honor. That was my Bible. It's not yours. He created them, male and female. Genesis 5:2. Jesus said, but from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. Mark 10:6. Jesus said again, have you not read that he who made them at the beginning made them male and female? Matthew 19:4.
Your Honor, all due respect, but the only precedents for cases of this nature have been nonsense. Chambers versus God, 2005. Tansey versus God, 1969.
Tansey won by default, Your Honor.
Because God couldn't appear to testify.
Well, Judge, we're not suggesting an appearance. I mean, unless you want to.
Oh.
Okay, we're simply connecting God's authority in the case of government-related rules such as Title IX. If Miss Peters was being paid cash, she would clearly see that the bills reflect "In God We Trust." One, our nation's pledge includes one nation under God. I mean, I could go on all day, Your Honor. I've got some other.
Yeah, I'd prefer you call your first witness before opening statements run into lunch.
As God is my witness, I will.
According to our research, 5% of teens identify as transgender or non-binary. That's over 2 million young adults.
There are dozens of physiological differences that we cannot ignore anymore. It's not right.
So you're saying it's the parents' fault?
Well, yes, parents are responsible to teach their kids and to protect them. But when the schools have required reading for these elementary age children, like gender fairies, and it's about 2 children who are transgenders, and they're talking to their friends and trying to make them or encourage them to change gender. Yeah, and that's not the only books. Now there's a couple of more that help out I'm Not a Girl. Come on.
Give me a break, Sorbo. Now the books are forcing our kids to change their sex.
Well, yeah, they are.
It's insane. If these kids mention religion or basic biology, they're declared bigots or transphobic. They can't defend themselves.
Women's sports should not be the destination for failed male athletes.
Thank you. Your witness.
I've got nothing for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, well, with that in mind, I say we end for the day. The court is in recess. Please excuse the jury.
Tell you what, let's go out the back. The media and a few protesters are blocking the courthouse. Follow me.
What a day. What do you think?
Hello?
Hello?
Is this Lindsay?
Yeah.
How do you think today went?
I mean, how do you think? It's horrible.
I know. Do you hate me?
No, I don't even know you. I just wish none of this was happening.
I never wanted to ruin your life, the scholarship and all.
You're not ruining my life. I just don't want to see this ruin yours.
It already has.
My dad always says, like, if something's not working, like, we can fix it. Like,
There's always hope. We just have to figure out how to find it.
listen, I have to go.
Can I call you sometime?
Sure. Why?
I think you're a good person, and I'd just like to talk to someone.
What do you want to talk about?
Good morning. Could you state your name and your occupation, please?
Yes, I am Brian Compton. I am the athletic director of the state of California.
And what does that job entail?
I oversee the sanctioned athletic activities for high school students for the state. I settle disputes and I enforce existing rules.
Well, that sounds like a big job considering that you probably have thousands of athletes.
It is, and it's well into the tens of thousands. It can be quite a bit of a juggle, but it is an absolute labor of love.
You mentioned that you settle disputes. Are you the deciding factor in cases like the one that we're dealing with here now?
No, sir. I am merely a messenger for decisions that are handed down by the board.
So the board makes the rules and settles the disputes?
That is correct, sir.
Let's move on. In your 7 years as director of the state, have there been any records broken in any of the sports?
There is a new record that is formed every single year across the entire spectrum of sports.
Track?
Yes.
Weightlifting?
Yes.
Swimming?
Absolutely.
In track and field, what is the current record for the 100-meter sprint?
I don't know that off the top of my head.
Oh. What is the record for the 4x400 relay?
Again, I don't know that off the top of my head.
How could you find that information?
It's available on the state's website.
Glad you mentioned. Is this it?
That looks like it, yes, sir.
I'd like this entered into the record, Your Honor. Back to my question. What is the current record for the 100-meter sprint?
9.96 seconds.
Okay, is that a boys' record?
It is. 11.39 seconds is the girls' record.
That's a pretty big difference in fast a time, wouldn't you say? Do you know the ranking of the boys swimmer when his time is approximately equal to the fastest female in the state? I'll save you the trouble. I got it. It's the 31st. The 31st fastest male swimmer is the same speed as the female who won the state. She holds state record. Now, do you know where Lindsay was ranked? I will tell you, she's consistently in the top 10, and on her best time, she is 1 second off of the state record.
1 second is a long time in swimming.
It is even longer when someone with all the physical advantages of the 31st ranked swimmer is competing for a spot in the regional finals. Would you say that a 31st ranked male would have a chance at a scholarship?
Probably not.
Even though, like Lindsay, he's been competitively swimming for years, and then in his senior year, he chose to swim when he could actually win for a change.
Objection.
On what grounds?
He is purposely misgendering someone who is merely a victim of a prejudiced worldview.
I'm merely stating the facts, Your Honor.
Well, look, there is no legal precedent for admonishing somebody for misgendering, okay? Let's just be respectful.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm finished with this witness.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, that's enough. I'm not going to be the pronoun judge, okay?
Well, pronouns didn't stop Alex from putting on a women's swimsuit.
Objection.
Counselors, both of you approach. Counselors, I'm not running a circus or a free-for-all. I will not have this overruled because I didn't inject judicial discipline in these proceedings. So either state your cases professionally or enjoy some sanctions. Are we clear? Thank you.
Mr. Compton, is Alex a bigger athlete than Lindsay?
Of course he's a lot bigger than. Sometimes you have players that are, 6 feet tall, and you have guys who are 5'3". Sometimes you have women who are, like Amazons, they're 6 feet tall and they're playing basketball and dunking on guys. This is a complete travesty. This is a complete roadshow. I can't believe we're even having this discussion. Unbelievable. Like, seriously?
Thank you. No further questions.
Redirect, Your Honor. Mr. Compton, you mentioned that the shot put is a different weight for boys and girls. Now, in golf, do they drive from the same tees? They don't, do they, Mr. Compton? They don't, because given all the advance in golf clubs and all the lessons and all the amazing female achievements, the tees for women, even the pros, are closer to the hole. And do you know why that is? Well, of course you do, because men by nature are stronger than women. Men can drive it farther, no matter how much we want to believe otherwise. Their size and athletic ability and work ethic that you cite won't help women overcome that. Thank you for your time today, sir.
I hate the fact that my daughter's in this mess. Being forced to share a locker room? Really?
Those who govern the world of sports knew that the wrong answers could land them in court.
The language on a birth certificate doesn't matter. So if the participant claimed to be female, that decision would be accepted.
Focusing on physical advantage is irrelevant. We shouldn't be worrying about fairness. This is 100% a human rights issue.
Mr. Witness, please remove the hat. And the sunglasses. This is a court of law.
Are we impressing you?
Yes. The majority of your kind are always trying to get all in a bunch over giving rights to us. When black people started being in sports, white people were so mad, but they got over it. And you will too. Love you, Alex. Keep doing what you're doing.
Can we keep the cheerleading to a minimum, please?
Sure.
My daughter stopped practicing. A sport she loved, she no longer wants to do. Is that fair?
Court adjourned for the day. See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Linz, you okay?
No?
You want to tell me about it?
Everyone at school hates me. The news is saying terrible things about me and you. Now I have 271 emails saying that I should just kill myself.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I just wish people could see that it's not fair. I mean, none of this is fair.
I don't understand any of this. And I know that you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and that's very sweet of you, honey. I love that about you. But facts and feelings are different things. And God created us for different purposes. And as much as we wish it could be a different way, it just isn't. It just isn't. So, what do you want to do?
So we do what we've always done. We pray. And keep moving forward. And we pray. And we fight.
Wow. You are awesome.
awesome. I love you.
Doctor, gender identity disorder has been classified as a mental health disorder?
Yes, it was, but we no longer refer to it as that. That's an offensive terminology.
Offensive? Who's offended?
Transgenders, their friends, their families. Anyone with human empathy is not going to shout out an outdated diagnosis at someone.
Does someone with this diagnosis have special needs, say medical?
They're going to need hormone therapy, surgeries, and after that, gender affirmation medical care. So, yes.
Okay, so gender identity disorder is now called?
It was reclassified in 2012 as gender dysphoria.
Reclassified, but was there new research that changed the original diagnosis?
Maybe reclassified is a bad choice of words. Perhaps renamed is more accurate.
But no new research.
Look, the name change removed the stigma of the word disorder.
Okay, but we just established that this was a disorder. Those suffering from it have special needs.
Is he going to ask a question?
Yes. Isn't boys wanting to be girls and girls wanting to be boys a mental disorder still? I mean, they just changed the name?
Everybody struggles with mental challenges.
My secretary Ruby says that I struggle with mental challenges all the time, but I have no need to remove healthy parts of my body.
Objection.
Overruled.
What is the suicide rate for this disorder?
13%.
Wow. Okay, I guess no matter what you call it, this is a serious mental health disorder.
Objection.
Overruled.
No further questions. So, you were the chief gender affirming surgeon at Bethel General Hospital?
Yes.
And this hospital is known for performing sex changes?
We were known as the sex change capital of the world.
How many did you do?
About 200.
And you stopped?
I did.
Why?
I thought we needed to do better, concentrate more on fixing the patient's mind before altering their genitalia.
What does that mean?
You see, this is all new. And when we first started doing these things, we didn't know the long-term results. And those long-term results are devastating.
How so?
We recently did several interviews on former patients, and we found that over 50% of them are planning to or have already had their sex change surgery reversed. You see, the mental and emotional hardships of that are horrible.
Well, why is this so popular now?
I don't know. You know, coming into the courthouse today, saw a big sign. Big letters read, "Trendy to be trans." That's part of the problem.
Well, why is this misinformation so prevalent?
Politicians, the media, they aren't doing any favors to either the public or the transgendered by treating their confusions as a right. This is a mental disorder that deserves understanding and treatment.
So what about prevention?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, as a transgender woman, as a scientist, as a political advocate for equality, as a wife, your research suggests that young people questioning their gender, even as young as 17, is perfectly healthy in our society.
It is.
Your witness.
Last year you said, and I quote, "At this rate, transgender athletes will replace the world's most skilled female athletes." What did you mean by that?
That was taken out of context.
You cite a study?
We did a study. A matter of fact, the governing body of swimming introduced a new policy that a male transitioning to a female, if you go through male puberty past Tanner stage 2, age 12, you can't compete.
It does it?
Ms. Peters.
Hi, please call me Janet.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's nice to meet you in person.
Thank you, you too.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, how do you think the trial's going so far?
Oh, in a word, I'd say nonsense. It's not going the way I anticipated. And I think that it is utter nonsense that the judge is taking it this far.
I don't know what you're expecting. This is a small town with small town minds.
And yet your church is here.
Well, I could, choose to preach in an echo chamber, or I could come here to do the Lord's hard work and, turn these Puritan hearts a little bit. That's where the real change happens.
I can appreciate that. I know you're busy, so I'll just get right to it. I always like to personally meet with expert witnesses to go over the nature of their testimony. So is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Whatever you want.
Will you tell me a little bit about the history of your church, more specifically your denomination?
The United Fellowship of Metropolitan Community Churches. It was spun off the Methodists back in the 60s and 70s when one of our pastors realized that the so-called Christian values weren't really including marginalized people. We adopted a doctrine that would embrace the gay and lesbian parishioners of faith, and then we have become the forefront on queer theology.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that how you'd say you differ from other churches?
Well, we have a saying: for every sinner they cast out, we cast our net to keep them in faith.
Okay. And in case the other side wants to cast aspersions on your beliefs, are there any similarities between your church and, let's say, mainstream churches?
Mainstream churches. I wish they were like mainstream media. Thank God they're on our side. But any similarities, I guess, we use the same Bible. We have communion every week. And I think it's our more, inclusive congregations, messaging that makes us different, better, in my belief.
Amen. I think that I have come to the right place, so thank you.
I'll help any way I can. I'd relish any opportunity to squash these evangelicals. They use situations like this to, raise funds through hate and divisiveness. And anger is power, and power, of course, is money. But we are chipping away at them at every single front. And now's the time more than ever to keep progressives in government, and especially our warrior teachers in the public schools. Because the message that they bring to these young kids while they're away from their parents is what we're going to use to win the future. And I think we're just one generation away.
Wow, I agree. Now, not that I'm questioning it, but will you tell me a little bit about your theological pedigree?
Sure. Yeah, I went to a top divinity school. I majored in apologetics and went on the road for 25 years. And I will go toe-to-toe with anyone who thinks just because they go through the motion of going to church on Sunday and they can read the bulletin and that they're qualified to debate the word.
Wow. Thank you, Reverend. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to hearing your conviction tomorrow.
Appreciate you taking the time coming in.
Indeed.
Nice to see you.
You too.
In yesterday's proceedings, the court heard from each side's expert witnesses. Many close to the case agreed that the plaintiff brought the most compelling evidence so far. In fact, the defendant's own expert, Dr. Rothschild, a transgender woman, seemed to clearly corroborate the physical differences between male and female athletes, despite her personal opinions. We anticipate that today each side will explore the religious implications of this case and its central question of the significance of God.
Lindsay's family only refers to you as coach. Is it okay if I do that as well?
That's fine.
Okay, Coach, how long have you known Lindsay McKay?
I first met Lindsay about 14 years ago when she took swim lessons from my wife. Some kids just learn to survive in the pool, and we knew right away she loved the water. She moved from the polywogs to the fish, and within about 2 years, she was one of the fastest little dolphins in the program.
So you've been her coach for a while?
I have. An amazing girl.
Is Lindsay a hard worker?
She is a very hard worker. She never hesitates to do more in the workouts, swim more laps, more conditioning runs. She pushes hard.
So, she has a desire to win.
Lindsay loves to win. She's a fierce competitor. The other thing, though, is that she swims with a why the other kids don't have. She knows that no matter how much her dad loves her, he can't afford to send her to college. So the only way to make that dream come true is on a swim scholarship. She picked out a few of her dream schools, and she pushes hard.
Well, I know a lot of young athletes believe they are capable of getting a scholarship for their performance. Is that possible for Lindsay as well?
Absolutely. She's been one of the top 5 swimmers in the district for a long time. At districts, if she'd been swimming against only girls, she would have easily qualified for regionals. And that's where the college scouts are out in full force.
But this was her last chance to impress the scouts. Yes?
This is her senior year, so yes. And it's unfortunate because I had a lot of the scouts from the school she had picked out coming to watch her compete.
Oh. Thank you.
Do you coach only girls?
No, I've coached both boys and girls throughout my career.
And do they train the same?
For the most part in the pool, and then at some point the boys start lifting more weights.
So boys have more muscle.
Typically, yeah.
And girls inherently tend to hold more body fat.
By nature, yeah.
And muscle doesn't float, but fat does.
True, but
So in the interest of gliding through the water, it would seem floating would be the big advantage.
you're comparing apples to oranges. I don't know where you're going with this.
Thank you for your insight, Coach.
The witness is excused. I'm told each counsel has agreed to present only one expert religious witness. Is that correct? I think that's very wise.
We call the Reverend Ernestine Coughlin to the stand.
That won't be necessary.
Why is that, Reverend?
Well, as an ordained member of the Unified Fellowship of Metropolitan Community Churches, I represent God's authentic voice, and putting my hand on a book doesn't really, improve that connection.
Well, while I appreciate your beliefs, Reverend, I hope you'll appreciate the processes we have by swearing in a court of law.
What laws? I mean, you want me to swear in, but these aren't God's laws. These are laws of a colonial system that's been passed down through an oppressive patriarchy, and frankly, that's what we're trying to unravel at my church right now.
I'm taking that as a no.
Yes, Your Honor, that is a no to following the rules of a system that claims equal justice under the law, and instead they're following a man that probably has a painting of the Last Supper represented by 12 white apostles.
That's quite enough, Reverend, okay? Regardless of your theology, you will abide by the rules of decency and respect in my court. Is that understood?
I most certainly will.
Does the plaintiff have any objection to the witness not swearing in? Very well. Counselor?
Reverend,
Yes.
what is the biblical difference between a man and a woman?
Acts 17:26.
Excuse me?
Galatians 3:28.
Reverend Coughlin, could you please answer the questions?
Well, you want me to sit here and be good and quote scripture? That's what I'm doing. And especially with Galatians, where there's neither Jew nor Greek, there's neither slave nor free, there's no male or female. We are all one in Christ Jesus.
He's your witness, Counselor. Let's try and remember why we're here.
Why we're here? I'll tell you why we're here. We're here because Dad didn't save enough money for college, or someone didn't win a race in a swimming pool. We're here because instead of celebrating a brother, sister, or heaven forbid a trans or non-binary athlete, we shame and we sue them. We're here because it's easier to gather all your cis white privilege and go to court than it is to truly open your hearts.
Ms. Peters, do you have any actual questions for this witness?
I do.
Please.
Did God create transgender people?
The short answer is that race and gender are just social constructs, but the deeper answer is, of course, she did. Verbs to describe God are both feminine and masculine in the old Hebrew Bible. God is a God of many pronouns, and I think that's why we have such a big issue with gender today.
And yet the Bible calls it a sin.
So is working on Sundays, and I know tattoos outlawed in the Bible, eating bats, sharing a chair with a menstruating woman.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Oh, that's it?
Counselor?
Oh, I'm unexpectedly good, Your Honor. So very good. Just gonna.
Witness may be excused. Call your witness.
Your Honor, we'd like to call Pastor Tim Campbell to the stand. What does God say about transgender?
God's way is always best. Contrary to the thinking in current culture, binary is not bad, it's beautiful. Gender is not just a social construct or something that someone picks and identifies as. See, gender is designed and determined at conception. The Bible says God formed our inward parts. We are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Well said.
Court is in recess.
In a stunning decision, the jury in McCabe versus the California Swim Association in the regional finals. Although it does little for the girls' future on a collegiate level, it does pave the way towards a possible ban of transgender athletes in women's sports.
Hey, here they are. Hey, we're the Daily Reporter, and if you don't mind, I just want to ask, how do you feel about the information that this case unfolded with?
When it comes to athletics, I just want things to be fair.
Lindsay, what's next for you and your family?
Well, Lindsay still wants to go to college, and she'd love to swim. But we've learned that, from the backlash from this trial, her challenges are far from over. And the challenges aren't over for lots of people across the country either. So I just know that the first time you look in your little girl's eyes, you're just ready to fight for her, have everything possible.
Of course.
I'm sorry. The family just wants to go eat some pizza and take a swim, not timed. Thank you all for your support.
Of course.
Just
Thank
this
you.
week.
Best of luck to you.
Hello? Yeah, she's here. Who should I say is calling? Can you hold on for 1 second?
Who is it?
It's the swim coach at Cal Northern.
Why would she be Hello? Hi, Coach Renee. Yeah, I am. I'm very familiar with the swim program at Cal Northern. Yes, I'd love to come up for a visit. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you then.
How in the world did that happen?
I think I know.